Hey YouTube world, I am back with another video, and today's a really exciting video because I get to share with you my luxury haul that I get directly from Japan. And many of you have asked me where I source my items from, and you know I really love buying vintage and not having to pay the ridiculous prices that big luxury brands are charging nowadays. And some of you actually have accused me of gatekeeping. Believe me, I am not gatekeeping. I have done 2 videos on this particular source already. And today's video is kindly sponsored by Buyee, and they have been just super easy to work with as I'm already a big fan. So when they reached out and said that they want to work with me, yes, talk about what I love, absolutely. So for those of you who are not familiar with Buyee, it is a Japanese proxy service. Basically, it's a platform for you to access the Japanese market, aka for me, I use Mercari. I know we have Mercari here in the States, and I'm sure there's Mercari in your own country if you're not in the States, but you have to be in that specific country in order to access the local Mercari, right? They also have, Rakuten, the Yahoo auctions and whatnot. Personally, I have only used the Mercari option, but you can definitely explore the Yahoo auctions as well as other buying websites that they are a proxy for you too. And I have done 2 videos on Buyee already. If you want to go check them out, I will link them down below for you and give you a really nice tutorial on how to use the website. Today, we are just focusing on the luxury hauls that I got, which I'm excited to show you, but I'll keep talking for a little bit more because I got a couple more points I want to make before I show you everything. And please do watch this video in its entirety because there's a beginning and an end, and it will make a lot more sense for you to watch from beginning to end. We know that the Japanese vintage luxury market is like an industry by itself. It's not like here in the States or maybe in Australia where it's just a tiny segment of it. When you go to Japan, and I've been there a couple years ago, it is filled on the streets, right? And they're all licensed to do business and whatnot, which is why a lot of us rely on the Japanese markets to purchase vintage items, whether it's rare items, whether it is pre-loved items in excellent condition. So basically to say there are a lot of options, and we have a lot more confidence in buying from the Japanese markets because of their laws and regulations. So for example, from what I hear, again, everything I say, double check me. If I'm wrong, comment down below and rip me apart about it. But even if you are a tourist and you decide to visit Japan, and if you get caught with a replica item, it will be confiscated. Same thing with, locals who go and visit, let's just say a different country, they come back with a replica. If they get found out, they will get confiscated and probably fined. I don't know about jail time, but it is really strict. With that said, buying vintage and pre-owned, there is always a risk to it. Even if there are authentication options, same thing with eBay, right? Or Fashion File, any platforms that are out there, there is always a risk. So I highly encourage you to do your own research as well as do your own due diligence, re-authenticate when you do receive the items. For me as an experienced buyer, I know what to look for, I know what to watch out for, and of course, my experience translates to how I purchase things from online websites just like Buyee. All right, enough of me yapping here. Let's kind of get right into it, and do stay tuned till the very end. Buyee has provided us a really nice offer that I want to share with you all. All right, let's start with a good one. The first item I want to show you is a Fendi Baguette. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? And it is in mint condition. I think this is called a Mama Baguette, right? It's the black on black with the leather straps. It's stuffed right now, but then you can see the hardware. It is not scratched up at all. I could just probably wipe this off and polish it, but isn't that gorgeous? Normally you would see the Mama Baguette in like gold hardware, even if it's black, but this is black on black with like a dark silver hardware. And again, there's a little bit of scuffing here, but you can barely see it. The straps are amazing. And then you can see the glazing is still really good. There's no cracking. and everything is just gorgeous. You can see the hardware here, the Fendi. And I've had this in the pink one before, so I know what looks authentic, and this is 100% authentic. Of course, definitely get yours authenticated as well. And then the inside of it is in really mint condition as well. And then of course, there's no sticky pockets. It doesn't like have any mold in it or anything of that sort. And then you can also see the buckle here. There's the Fendi portion. My other one, when I got it off of Poshmark, I think, I did sell it since then. This was like frayed up. It didn't really bother me. I kind of just like tucked it in so that it molds back to the straight shape. But this one is completely fine. You can see that. And then of course, the strap is adjustable. So for this one, I will just kind of round out the numbers. This one cost me about $400. I know like on Fashion File and whatnot, it is going, maybe eBay, they're going for about $800, $900. And for one that's in this condition, there's no scuff on the corners or anything. Everything is pretty much in pristine condition. And I really like this bag because you can travel with it because it lays completely flat like this, right? And then you can, of course, you know, put a lot of stuff in here. So it's just an excellent travel bag. And of course, it's black on black on black, where you are not, you know, screaming, oh, I'm wearing a Louis Vuitton, right? So it's kind of low key, but then it's still got the monogram for the Fendi, the Zuka print, sorry. So that is the first item. The second item is this gorgeous Cartier crossbody. And this is from their Forever, I want to say it's their Cartier Forever bag. I forget. I'll make sure to link everything or post comments on the screen here. But this is a vintage bag, obviously, where I don't think they make these anymore. So I was really thrilled to find this one in such pristine condition. And you can see that this is a very spacious bag. Again, a very low-key bag, and it's perfect for the fall. Everything I'm showing you today is like perfect for the fall. Whereas this, you know, I know the trend right now is red, but I feel like not everybody can pull red off. Sometimes it washes people out or it's just really loud. So if you're looking to be on trend this fall and you like red, but you don't want it to be too bright, this maroon color is like the perfect color to be on trend for this particular fall. And it comes with a gold hardware. There's a little bit of scuffing on here, but you can hardly see it. And I love the enclosure because you can just, I mean, it's kind of cool, right? Like this bag is probably from like the 1990s and it's in such great condition. I'm looking at the stitching. It is just immaculate. So you can see how this opens and closes. And then you open it up. There's a little pinhole that you kind of have to play target practice a little bit, but not really. Kind of just pops right in because it's like completely aligned. And you just open up the bag and it's got the Cartier logo here, which is super classy. And then the interior, you can kind of see it. Let me see. Let me get a flashlight. You can see the interior lining. It is just the Cartier logo. And I like how there is a little hook D-ring here where you can hook your keys onto. And then of course there's a zipper in here. And it also comes with an authentication card. So that's kind of cool. Zippers is incredibly smooth. And then it also has a front pocket right here, which you can easily fit a phone in and then some. You could probably fit like a phone in a card case. So this bag is incredibly spacious. And I love how there's this flap right here, because you know a lot of crossbodies out there, right? It just opens and then there's a little gap here and sometimes things could fall out. So Cartier literally thought of that and made sure that there's a little flap here so when you do close it, nothing is going to fall out. Isn't that cool? So again, this one is in really pristine condition. Comes with an adjustable strap. I do wish there is a back pocket, but I guess people in the 90s aren't carrying their phones everywhere and they need to have like super quick access to it, right? So that's the one thing I wish it had, but it's not obviously a deal breaker. The glazing itself is just pristine. And something to note here, this strap is like really thin, but then the glazing, it's not like overfilling like some other brands do. The hardware itself, look at the details. Look at that. Oh my God, it's blinding me. Look at the details, right? You can see that they also have half of their logo built into the hardware. There's no tarnishing or whatsoever. The corners are completely pristine. And I'm really excited to use this bag because, you know, for the fall season, right? I do love my red bags, but I did let my Dior Vanity crossbody go, so that was kind of sad. But in any case, let's talk about pricing. This one came out to be about $150, which is amazing, right? For $150 for a full leather bag that is made in Italy, and again, just a vintage bag, you know that this has and will stand the test of time. And forgot to show you, but you can also see the Cartier logo there. So that is bag number 2. I'm gonna line it all right here. So the number 3 item I wanna show you is another agenda. So in my previous video, I did get a Louis Vuitton agenda in the monogram, and I found this one. Wasn't really particularly looking for one, but when I came across and it was like $50, I mean, why not? I already purchased these bags. So obviously when you consolidate shipping, or multiple items into one shipping box, it's cheaper. So I'm just like, all right, well, I guess I'll buy this and toss it in there because it's not going to add any more to shipping or anything. So this one, again, is in like pristine condition. You can see the inside of this. Probably should show it on the right side up. This one is made in Spain. Let's see the date code, just out of curiosity. This one is from 2000. It's kind of nice because you can kind of just stick stuff in here, maybe like business cards. I think credit cards should fit in here, right? But yeah, this one is in the epi leather, so I figured that would be cool to add to my collection. And the glazing is completely pristine. And then you know how I talked about Louis Vuitton, when you know it's an older piece where it's been used, like the epi leather as well as canvas, it starts to fray upwards like this, or sometimes it just like, you can smush it like that. But this one is in pristine condition, which is also why I prefer Louis Vuitton's leather pieces, especially epi pieces, over canvas, just because it doesn't have that weird fraying or like bending of the corners, or flipping, or bend and then flip upwards. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. It's like hard to describe. But yeah, this one came out to be $50. So that is another piece. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, I talk all things luxury, especially bags. They're my favorite. They're my kryptonite. I talk about how to get deals. I search for deals. I go down a rabbit hole. Hopefully you guys want to come with me and just try to search for the best prices and the best luxury pieces, more unique or indie brands. Come back and take a look at my other videos. I will put playlists down for you so that you have easy access to all of the different categories I talk about, whether it's Hermes or if it's, you know, vintage luxury shopping. And of course, I will be releasing a second video in partnership with Buyee relatively soon to show you the top 10 tips and tricks on how to use Buyee's website. It does take a little bit of a learning experience, and I want to share that with you so that you can speed up the process on using the website to the fullest potential. And of course, the holidays are around the corner. It's never too early to start shopping for your loved ones or yourself. I usually just buy for myself. But when it comes to pre-loved markets, it takes time, right? You have to go searching for the perfect piece, for the perfect condition, the perfect pricing that you're comfortable with. So it does take time for you to find those gifts if that's what you're looking for. So it's never too early to start shopping. All right, the last piece I want to cover is this beautiful Dior Kage tote. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the pristine condition this one is in. And I know Dior has brought back the Kage you know, totes and top handles and whatnot. So this is super on trend for this particular season. And of course it's black. So I mean, some of these are gifts. I know this one, I'm gonna let my mom take her pick, right? She can't have all of them because I want some of them, but I know she prefers kind of a low-key, understated bags. So I'm gonna let her pick which one she wants, and then maybe my sister-in-law will get something. I don't know. I'm already shopping, right? So this one, you can see there's a lot of these in the pre-loved market, and usually they are trashed. So for me to find this one in this such great condition, oh my God, I was just like, add to cart, check out right now. But yes, let me just kind of show you the condition of it. You can see the corners are pretty, well, this one's actually perfect. So is this one. Why am I showing you? What am I trying to submit pictures? But yes, you can see like this is in pristine condition. The puffiness is still there. And then of course you got the hardware. You got all 4 of them, DIOR. Sometimes when you find these, they do have missing hardware. And then it's in this silver. There's a little bit of stickiness on this. So I am going to be going to town on this and polishing it. But everything else looks really great. The only thing I did notice when I purchased the bag are the handles. So this is why it's at such a great price. Normally for this particular kind of condition, this bag can go up to like $1,000 that I've seen at least. And so the only thing that I found to be kind of why the pricing is much lower that I found is because of the handles. And most of them that you see are trashed, and then the handles are completely shredded. It's kind of like the Goyard, right? The Goyard, you've got the corner wear, you've got the handles are completely cracking or just kind of like hanging on by a thread. It's the same issue with this one, especially if you overload it, right? So this one has a little bit of cracking, and basically whoever had this just decided to like Sharpie it, which looks terrible. So I've been working on this. I will be releasing another video on how to fix your handles, but look at this. This is what I'm working on. It's taking a while. So you see the difference? This is what I did to fix the handles, and it's in like immaculate condition now. You can't even tell that I've worked on it, but then you can see like the difference between it, right? So stay tuned for that video. But other than that, this bag is completely, you know, in pristine condition. And you can see the inside of it. You've got the Dior Made in Italy tag. Hardware is amazing. There's no stains or anything inside. And then the inside compartment, the inside of it is nylon, so usually that doesn't, you know, turn out to be that bad. Unless it's cloth, it can get stained or scuffed up pretty easily. But look at that, it is in mint condition on the inside. So I could totally see myself using this one as like a work bag and just kind of rocking it, right? And also came with its original dust bag, which I thought that was kind of cool. The other ones did not come with dust bags. So I could either wear this like a regular tote, or if I want to cinch it up, which I think the new ones are all rocking the cinched up look, I could go like this and have a different style. The bottom of it is in mint condition. And then of course the feet, there's no any signs of wear on the feet. So I thought that was pretty neat. Isn't this cute? I love it. I love it. So talking a little bit about shipping on these prices, right? So for the US, check on the laws in your particular country. And of course, Buyee ships worldwide. But for US laws, since that's where I'm based, anything over $800, you will have to pay custom, right? So all of these combined, obviously it's over $800. So what I did was kind of split it up into 2 different shipments, and I purchased them at different time. It took me a little bit to find the different pieces, so I ended up just shipping it. The Buyee warehouse does hold on to your item for 30 days. So I think one of the items was coming up on its 30-day mark. So I decided to just combine one shipment and then do a second shipment. So what I did here was this, I think was the first shipment. And I paid $50 for the shipping fee, and they do it by weight. So I think this bag was a little bit heavier because it's an all leather bag. And then these two I shipped together, and because these are fabric bags, this only cost $40. And of course this one's leather, so it's a little bit heavier as well. So all together, this cost me for the first shipment $250. And then for the second shipment here, I paid $40, and then of the cost, all of this combined, door to door, so to speak, it cost me about $790. So I really hope you enjoy that haul. Stay tuned for the second video that I will be releasing in partnership with Buyee on, again, the top 10 tips and tricks on how to use the platform. And of course, as I promised, Buyee was kind enough to offer a 10% discount. Use my link down below in the description box for first-time buyers. On top of that, they are running a promotion for free shipping and their Buyee service fee. They are offering a free service fee that is stackable on top of that 10% that they're offering you. And that is running for the month of October. So again, never too early to start looking around for the Christmas presents or holiday presents that you are looking, or even just birthday presents at any time that you're looking to purchase for your friends and family or yourself. So I really hope you enjoy that video. I'll link the playlist as well as the other Buyee videos that I have up already. Go check them out. Life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can somehow adult easier and hopefully less than retail. I'll see you all next time.